Listen, I get it. Pinterest is a little confusing and mysterious when you first start out as a business owner or creator who's new to learning how to leverage the platform. One of the first things that I want to walk you through is how to set up your Pinterest profile to work for you, your niche, and industry. Now, this is my brand new video series called the Pinterest Prep Series, and I'm walking you through those early steps of setting yourself up for success. And what do I mean by success? I mean growth. I mean leads. I mean website traffic. I mean sales. All those delicious things that you know your business, your content is capable of. If you're new here, my name is Megan. I'm a Pinterest expert and educator, and I have taught and mentored thousands of business owners, brands, incredible people just like you to learn how to begin to use Pinterest so that they can generate more leads, so they can grow their business more sustainably, and so much more. But before we jump into that, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel, comment below, let me know what your niche you are in. And in the next part of the video, I'm going to walk you through some simple things that you need to do to make sure your ideal audience, your ideal customer, your next email subscriber can find you on Pinterest. And we are going to get that Pinterest profile working for you. Let's get it out of the way. Did you know that Pinterest is a visual search engine? As a search engine, guess what? Pinterest is not just using images to decide how to distribute your content, but it also looks at the words you are using on your Pinterest account, your Pinterest boards, and your pins to understand what your account is about, what type of products you have, what you're selling, and so much more. So the first thing we're going to talk about is how to get your Pinterest profile discovered in search. So when we think about your Pinterest profile, the very first step, which I mentioned in video 1 of the Pinterest Prep series, is your Pinterest name. So what I always recommend is that obviously you go with your business name or your brand that you're known for online. And then what we're going to want to do is actually add your relevant niche or keywords or the type of products or content or shop that you have or the art that you sell, whatever type of industry you want to be identified with, we want to add those keywords to our Pinterest name. So I'm going to show you a few examples so you can see exactly what I mean. So let me give you a really quick demonstration of what it looks like when you add the right keywords to your Pinterest profile, in particular your name, and Pinterest will literally hand deliver you up to your customers. So I actually followed one of their search suggestions, which was cool doormats, and you can see that there is some search phrases for that, and there is one account called doormats or cool doormats. So if I enter the word door, we see that an account here, the whimsical door, is being recommended. If I put in doormat, doormats plural, doormats for you. Earlier today, I was looking up posters. And if we search the phrase posters, you can see the account All Posters is being recommended to me. What's interesting is historically, more profiles used to be listed in the drop-down search bar results. In this case, they are prioritizing keyword phrases, but it is still possible to appear as a profile that's recommended in the search here. So if we look up another phrase, maybe like flower, there's 1-800-Flowers, Flower School. So if I click on Chelsea's profile, Pinterest has recommended Chelsea's account. And so when we talk about adding names, this is the perfect example of what I told you in the previous section of this video, is that you want to add your business name or your brand name, whatever you have decided on, and then add in what you do or what you offer. So in this case, Chelsea is a flower school. Now we could apply this to different things. If you're an artist, you might want to share what type of art you create, or you might want to share artist. If you're a surface pattern designer, maybe if you are an author or you are a content creator or influencer, or you specialize in lifestyle content or recipe development. I'm a Pinterest marketer, so I include information about Pinterest and marketing. It really depends on what your niche is, but this is why it's really important to think about what sort of category or information you could include to make it easy for Pinterest to recommend you in the drop down menu. Another way that you can help make your Pinterest profile work harder for you is by creating a keyword rich bio. So many people actually don't take the time to actually think and add value in their Pinterest about section or profile about. What I would say is this is a huge opportunity for you, no matter what niche, industry, or business model that you have, to add in details about who you are, what you're going to be talking about on your Pinterest account, as well as inviting them to take that next step with you. So you can see here that I have a nice long profile with a call to action, and this is a great opportunity to humanize who you are. Don't just slap up whatever bio you're using for Instagram that might have emojis or inappropriate things that don't necessarily work on a Pinterest. We also don't need to include hashtags. Those don't work in your profile either. So I want to invite you to go ahead and optimize your Pinterest about so that you can make it easy for Pinterest when it looks or reads or analyzes your Pinterest account. It knows who you are, what you create, and what you offer, and what you put out into this world. And this will help get your Pinterest profile working for you. Now, you have thought about your Pinterest name, you've thought about your Pinterest bio, but have you thought about your Pinterest boards? So oftentimes when people create a Pinterest account, especially if you tend to use mobile, you might be pinning already, but just pinning to your Pinterest account, and it isn't being organized or categorized by what we call your Pinterest boards. Pinterest boards are a way for you to organize the content that you are sharing to your Pinterest account. And as a business owner or a creator, you want to make it really easy for the Pinterest algorithm to understand what type of content, what type of products, what you are sharing to your Pinterest account. And one major way that you can send a positive signal about what your account, what type of content you're creating, what you sell, what you share, is by thinking strategically about your Pinterest boards. I really like to think about it as a way that you are organizing your shop or your home, or even if you create content. So even if you're not a shop owner, it still applies that we want to think about ways that we can organize our pins that we're sharing. So you might want to think about it in a traditional way, like if you have content buckets or pillars or territories, is that generally we like to think about it, about organizing it so that if I was to come to your Pinterest profile, I'd be able to quickly see that there is some sense of organization. This improves the user experience on your account, as well as helping to send a signal to Pinterest about what your Pinterest account has on it. So this helps them to determine what is relevant, who they should distribute the content to, what sort of search queries they should place you in. And so by really actually planning and methodically naming your Pinterest boards, you are helping to send a signal to Pinterest to make it easy for them to recommend you. So we have thought about your Pinterest name, we've thought about your Pinterest bio, and we have covered your Pinterest boards. And these are the three main elements to make your Pinterest profile work for you. Now, if you're new here, again, my name is Megan. I am hosting a Pinterest prep series as part of a free series where you can learn how to set up your Pinterest account the right way as a creator, a business owner, or a brand. Now, Coco and I want to invite you that if you found this video to be helpful or valuable, make sure you're subscribed to my channel. Check out the other videos in the Pinterest prep series. And of course, if you love what you're learning here, you are absolutely going to be delighted by my emails. Make sure you're subscribed to my email list, and I will see you guys in the next video.